even know where to fucking begin today. There's only so much about my personal life I even like discussing, but I suppose we've come this far, we might as well just keep pushing those fucking boundaries a little bit further. What do you think? Alright, let's do it. So if you've never dealt with someone with a mental illness, a proper mental illness, like a legitimate, there's voices in my head, I can't turn them off, ever, aliens. Anyway, my brother's been suffering from schizophrenia. It was actually drug-induced schizophrenia. It was induced by marijuana at a very young age. He started smoking weed and smoked it for a very long time. He went to jail when he was younger. Anyway, he was never the same since he got out of jail. Anyway, his mental illness has been an ongoing fucking living nightmare for well over 10 to 12 years now. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with in my entire life. There's no easy way to deal with it. It's just it's almost impossible to deal with. The only thing you can do is kind of manage. Medication helps short term, but with severe mental illness, all the medication is doing is hiding the symptoms for a little while, and then eventually after about 2 years, every 2 years or 3 years, it's pretty cyclical. There'll be a episode, and the episodes can last for months, and they're just nightmares. And the medication is also a catch-22 because it just completely wipes the person out who's taking it, just completely wipes them out. So they're always sleeping. There's barely any of the person that you know left. But it really helps with the immediate symptoms. Like, it makes life manageable for a little while. And the other thing is, no one in mental health seems to know what the fuck they're doing. Besides prescribing medication, they seem to not know what the fuck is going on. No one does. It's impossible. It's a very, very fucking tricky situation. Anyway, my brother's down visiting us in Bathurst at the moment. And as soon as he got here yesterday, I knew he was fucked. I could see it in his eyes, and then as soon as he opened his mouth, he was like, I was born in Poland. Just saying crazy shit. Anyway, we got through yesterday. Yesterday was okay. Woke up this morning to him playing a baby xylophone at 6 a.m. in the morning, just constantly, just tapping it over and over and over and over and over. It's like, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up with the xylophone. Then at 9:30, I was like, let's go out for a coffee. He didn't want to come, so we all went out, left him there. I come back about an hour later, and he's already into the beers. And the one thing you do not want a 6'2", red-headed schizophrenic doing is getting stuck into the fucking beers at 9 a.m. Because I've seen it before and it never, ever, once has it ended well. So I'm like, stop fucking drinking. You can't drink. It's fucking so early in the morning. He's like, I'm just going to have one or two and then I'm going to pass out anyway. I'm like, all right. We went out for lunch for a few hours, did a few other things. Anyway, my dad gets back to the place. He gets back before me. He gets to the place. The front door's being kicked in, completely off the hinges. He walks inside. There's 14 empty beers. 2 of them are smashed all over the ground. Car keys missing and the car's gone. So it's like, fucking Jesus Christ. All right, well, I don't know what the fuck we're going to do here. Because we're in Bathurst and it's a Bathurst 1000 at the moment. And the place is swarmed with fucking police everywhere, stopping everyone. So he's running a fucking gauntlet here. My dad got home and found all that. I was at the race. I got a phone call saying this had happened. So I leave the race and head back to Dad's place. By the time I got there, my brother's back and him and my old man are in the middle of a brawl. 32-year-old fucking built like a brick shithouse, redhead fucking schizophrenic versus my 63-year-old bald, also a psycho dad. Somehow my old man gets him on the ground and then I walk in, he's on the ground and I put him in a chokehold and I just hold him and I sit on him for like an hour, 2 hours. We make him take his medication. He takes his medication. Nothing, didn't even fucking touch the sides. He's still manic as fuck. And when he's manic, it's just real evil shit coming out of his mouth. He ends up falling asleep for an hour and then wakes up and then it's back on again. He wants to attack us. He wants to attack us. He wants to kill us. Fuck us. Blah, blah, blah. And then another brawl broke out between me and him. I had to get him in a chokehold again. People were going past. Ambulance were called and now he's in fucking hospital. And God knows what's going to happen from here. This will be like his 4th hospitalization. It's always just a fucking nightmare. Anyway, mental illness. How are we going to fix that shit? So that's what it is. That's what it is. That was today. Jesus Christ. And I'm just fucking zapped. I am fucking zapped. There is probably a point where there's just too much information, where you just got to keep it in-house, but I swear to God, mental illness, it's so fucking hard to deal with. And there seems to be no proper help, and no one seems to know what the fuck is going on with it. There's a lot of fucking dead ends. Anyway, so that is that, and yeah. I'll see you later.